Very happy and cheerful morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine at home and taking care of your health. So, we are back with our social studies class. And as you remember, we were discussing chapter number 3 of civics, that is types of government. Okay, so in this, where we had stopped in the last class, so we were discussing the functions of the government. Okay, what we were discussing the functions, in that we had stopped over here. This was the point. Once again, just a quick revision. What is the legislature? The ones which makes the law, the law making. Okay, what is the executive? The one which executes, or I would say implements the laws. Then the third one, the judiciary. Now what does the judiciary do? It sees that whether these laws are carried out well and whether people are following it or not, and accordingly it may also punish. Clear? So these were the three things which we discussed. Now talking about our country. Okay, in our country what happens? So let us start. In our country, laws for the whole nation are made by the parliament. Who makes it? It is the parliament. Now what is it? Parliament, which is a legislative body. What is a parliament? It is a legislative body. Now what is the meaning of legislative body? See, a body that passes. What is it over here? A body that passes amends. Amends means, if you want you can write over here, changes. Okay, amends mean what? A body that passes, amends and repeals the laws. Okay, so it is in the hands of the parliament to pass the law, to change the laws and to repeal the laws. Clear? At the central level, okay, center level thing. That is, the whole country have to follow what the parliament passes. Whichever the laws the parliament passes, the whole country has to follow that. State legislative bodies, not the central one, state, makes laws for the particular states. Naturally, if it is the legislative body of Gujarat, so they will make the laws for only Gujarat. If it is of Maharashtra, they will only make for Maharashtra. Okay. For example, you must have heard elders in the family discussing that it is now mandatory to have a pollution certificate for vehicles in Delhi. Yeah, so this you all might have heard that in Delhi, because there is a lot of pollution, excessive pollution is there and it has become very difficult to live in Delhi. So what? The government has taken it into their hands. Okay, now the government is trying to control pollution. So what they said, that it is mandatory. Mandatory means it is compulsory to have a pollution certificate for all the vehicles that are in Delhi. Clear? That is, they are allowed only to this extent that you can create pollution. Okay, आपकी vehicle से जो pollution है वो इतनी extent पे ही होना चाहिए. That is why the government also insists to take CNG instead of petrol or diesel. Okay, to switch to CNG. Why? Because it is more environment friendly. Now, those caught without a valid pollution under control certificate, in short we also call it PUC. So it has become compulsory for all, not only in Delhi, even in Gujarat, over here in Gandhidham also, that we should have our driving license as well as our PUC certificate. That is pollution under control certificate. Now those who don't have it in Delhi, they'll have to pay the fine of ₹1,000. So this is the rule that the Delhi legislature have passed. Why? Because the lot of pollution is there over there. Okay, so state-wise also the laws and the decisions may change. Clear? Now, the executive or administrative branch implements the laws. Who implements the laws? The executive or administrative branch. The judiciary resolves disputes and ensures that the laws are followed. Now, this we had studied above also. What does the judiciary make sure? That everyone is following the rules or not. We the citizens, हम जो citizens हैं, हम जो rules हैं to wear helmet, to keep the POC certificate. So all these rules, all these laws are regulated or followed or not. Who takes care of it? It is the judiciary. Clear with the functions of the government? We saw legislative, executive and judiciary. Okay. Now, it's time for the types of government. What is it? The types of government. So as you can see, who is over here in this picture? Jalaluddin Akbar. So you might have heard about him. Jalaluddin Akbar was a great emperor, king in India. Right. So why this picture? Let's read first. Now, first one is monarchy. Now, what is monarchy? See, monarchy is the oldest and in the past was the most common form of the government. Now, we are discussing about the types of government. So, in that, monarchy is the one which is the oldest of all. बहुत पुराना है, बहुत ही ancient है. That is monarchy type of government. Now, what happens in this? A monarch is the king or the queen who is all powerful. In this type of government, monarchy, a monarch follows, a monarch makes the laws and the whole country has to follow it. Okay, now who is the monarch? It is the king or the queen. So, you know, in ancient times, we had kings and queens. So, everyone used to respect them, everyone had to obey their laws, everyone had to obey whatever they say. So, who were they? They were the monarch. And what is the monarch? It is the king or a queen. So, they had all the powers. This form of government is hereditary. Okay, hereditary hoti hai. That means if the father was the king, then their sons or daughters, they will become the queen. Okay, for example, if I tell you, as you can see, this is Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth, okay, so she's of Great Britain, UK. Okay, so वहाँ पे अभी भी monarchy type of government follow होता है. And who is the monarch over there? It is the Queen Elizabeth. So she is the monarch over there and the rules are followed according to the queen. Clear? Now, this form of government is hereditary, which means that the son or daughter inherits. Who? The son or the daughter. They what? They inherit the throne of the king or queen. यानी कि अगर king की death होती है तो उनके जो बच्चे हैं, their children can be son or daughter, they will immediately become the king or the queen. After his or her retirement or death, they can take retirement also on their own if they are not able to do because they are old enough. So they can take retirement, or if they die, their children will take over. The monarchs have ministers who advise them on all the issues. So they have ministers of every department, financial, political, different departments. Okay, but the advice of the ministers may or may not be followed. They are just the person who are giving advice, but it is the monarch who will take the decision. Advice उनसे लेंगे, but decision monarch का होगा. Okay, this shows that the will of the king or the queen is all powerful. Okay, this shows what? That the king or the queen in this type of government has all the powers. That is monarchy. Clear everyone? Okay, so I think we'll just stop over here. Please, your homework, read it till this topic, till the types of government, monarchy. And for your worksheet part, you have to do the true or false questions. That is in your exercise part. Clear everyone? Okay, so I think this is it for now. We'll meet in the next class. Till that, God bless you all. Goodbye.